Hey everybody, what's up? So, I'm making a video in regards to this other video that you may or may not be aware of. It's actually been posted on GodTube, and Paul's Ego did a video about it, and he was probably the first one I saw to do a video about it. Deca 1981 just did a video where he actually edited together A Letter from Hell and Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot. So that was interesting too. So I've decided to make a phone call to the Tanglewood Bible Fellowship, which is the creator. It's actually TBF Youth. If you look at it on GodTube, they're the ones that posted it. And so I figured I'd give a call to the pastor of the youth ministry and express my concern and let him know how I feel about it. So I'm going to do that now. Yeah, hi. Is it possible to speak with James Mitchell or Brad McCoy, please? Yeah, my name is Matt. I had a question for both of them about a video I had seen posted on a website.
Sure, this is James. What do you need to know?
Oh, how you doing, James?
Pretty good.
I had a I actually wanted to call you and voice some concerns I had. It was on the website's GodTube, which I'm sure you're familiar with, and the video is called A Letter from Hell, and it was posted by, it looked like TBF Youth, and I assumed it was the Tanglewood Bible Fellowship Youth. Okay. I guess what I wanted to talk to you about was the content of the video. I really have a lot of concerns, and it was a little disturbing to me because I got the impression that the video was something that was designed to induce or maybe promote fear, and I don't want to be, I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm trying to have a constructive dialogue about the video.
Real quick, before we go any further, let me ask you just one quick question.
Yes.
Are you a person who claims to be a believer, or are you atheist?
No, I am an atheist myself.
Okay. Number one, without fully understanding our theology and what we believe and having the concept of it, you really can't understand the content of the video, because the content of the video was not made for people who are not believers.
Well, and with all due respect,
that's something I really illustrate on that. And that's something a lot of people cannot get past.
Well, with all due respect, yeah.
We did not make the audio recording.
Okay.
We simply took a pre-made audio recording that existed, did a slideshow with it that is sold at youth conferences around the world.
Okay.
Interesting thing is that so many people are getting upset about a video and really want to figure out you're making this whole horrible thing. The truth is, we took something that's been out there probably since about 1998, and I guess now it's just been caught up with. Now,
sure. Well, let me.
We're trying to promote fear. No, at the same time, though, we're trying to promote a reality of concern because of what we believe. Now,
sure.
You totally don't believe what we do, and so you may say it's just farcical, and that we're just promoting lies, and that we don't, that what we're believing is false, and that's your standpoint for what we believe. Well, the truth is, for what we believe, is that hell is real just as much as heaven is real.
Sure.
And what we are trying to do, the students that were shown the video, were predominantly the youngest person in the room was 14 years old. We did not show the video to little kids. We've been accused of that. We did not.
Okay.
Most of the children who saw the video, their parents were aware of it before the video was even shown.
Okay.
And here's the disclaimer. There was also a 20-minute long discussion that took place before the video saying, listen, this is a made-up fictional story.
Sure.
that there's no communication from beyond, from people who have lived on earth and died.
Okay.
Scriptures support that. Hence the two words that begin the whole thing.
Sure.
What if? And furthermore, we went to, now listen, this does not depict what the Bible also describes as different, varying levels of punishment. This is just an overall view.
Okay.
Meant to encompass the entire biblical scripture.
Sure.
And so, the thing is that there's a lot of assumptions being made, and actually, I want to be frank with you, I've had people who've called me up, sent me emails saying, hey, we want to use this, we really think we can get a lot of kids saved with it.
Sure.
And I refuse to send them copies of the video saying, listen, it's not meant to be a scare tactic to quote-unquote evangelize people.
Okay, well that's something admirable that I can respect.
Now again, this is from my Christian point of view.
Sure.
And you have to kind of understand, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, and let me just let me tell you this. I mean, I'm 35 years old. I'm a grown man. I'm a father. I'm a critical thinking individual, and even though I'm an atheist, I can understand where you're coming from. I've actually read quite a bit of the Bible. I haven't read the whole thing. I actually plan to read the entire thing, and I have studied and researched various religions over the past few years. Now, that being said, I can understand what you believe. I understand it. It's not lost on me. I don't agree with it. And like I said, you kind of come to the you've kind of assumed that I don't know anything about the Bible and I don't know anything about Christianity. But okay.
My brother-in-law is an atheist, and he and I have intelligent discussions.
Okay, sure.
I'm making it really. I'm just trying to be really clear because
Sure.
we've been inundated with some very, very, I would just say disgusting emails.
Okay. Well, you know what? And
I
I
don't want to carry on intelligent conversations, and so I wanted just to fully
sure.
explain myself.
I'm sure you probably are getting. I'm sure you're probably at the receiving end of a lot of ad hominem attacks and a lot of insults and things like that. People who are just angry and aren't expressing themselves in a calm and cogent manner. So I can understand your trepidation to want to get things clear in the beginning, and I want to let you know that. Even though I really vehemently disagree with it, and I mean we will have to agree to disagree because that's what we're going to do anyway. But I see it as even though it's an existing audio and you put a slideshow over top of it, you still consented to use the material. And I understand that you've had a conversation with the individuals, and the youngest person in the room was 14 years old. But at the same time, I guess I'm trying to understand. In my opinion, I still think that still affects even a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old, someone who has grown up in the church and is a believer, or had that belief impressed upon them, because in my opinion, or as I see it, there is nothing inherent about God or religion. We were born with no knowledge of that, which is something I'm sure you can hopefully agree with. I mean, when you were a very young child, or you don't remember infancy, but when you have your first memories, I'm sure you don't remember anything inherently about the word God or religion that wasn't told to you by your parents or a pastor or friends or something like that. So what I'm saying is, as someone who's grown up in that environment and has something like this, shown to them, I still think it affects them in a monumental way. Now, you see it as the teaching of belief and wanting them to accept or promote a personal relationship with Jesus Christ.
Let me take right there. It has nothing to do with accepting a personal relationship as far as what the intent of the video was used.
Okay.
All the kids that were shown in the video were believers.
Okay.
Believed in heaven and hell.
And so this was just to reinforce the fact that hell is there.
That hell is there.
Okay, and
Our
that.
view of what hell is.
Okay.
Our view of what Scripture says hell is.
But don't you think that at the same time they were current believers, that if they watch this, if they question their faith or ever